Hello there, Vault Hunters. Caedo Genesis here, bringing you a guide to the Unleash the Dragon Relic in Borderlands 3. I'll be going over who can drop it for you and what kind of cool things you can do with it in this no-nonsense guide. Let's get started. There's a rare spawn on Eden 6 by the name of El Dragon Jr., a direct reference to El Dragon, the luchador character from Gearbox's other game, Battleborn. As I mentioned, El Dragon Jr. is on Eden 6 in the zone of Jacob's Estate, and is actually a short walk from the entrance of the zone just to the west and pops out from behind a waterfall right next to the Iridian writing in the area. Being a rare spawn, he won't appear every single time, and the closest new use station that I found was just up the cliff to the west of this spot. So every time you load back into the game, you'll be able to jump over the fence, off the ledge, and show up pretty much in front of the waterfall. It took me roughly 20 minutes to half an hour to get the Unleash the Dragon in Mayhem 3, but your time and chances may vary because I recorded this during the event that increases rare spawn chances of appearing and chance of dropping their loot. Now we've gone over where to find it, let's go over what Unleash the Dragon can do for you. The legendary artifact Unleash the Dragon has red text that reads En Fuego, giving the unique effect to unleash the power of El Dragon, which increases the ignite chance to melee, slide, and ground slams to 100%. And the effects down below should affect melee and elemental type stuff. I was fortunate enough to get one with a flat melee damage increase, but yours may vary. If you're using a melee or elemental or both oriented character, Unleash the Dragon is something you should strongly consider. Because it specifically is incendiary damage, most enemies in the game have red health bars. And from what I've tested, the slide and ground slam are kind of negligible when it comes to the damage over time you get. Melee is where it's at because it scales based on your melee damage, at least it seems that way. In a lot of cases, I could just punch enemies and walk away, leaving them to burn to death from the insane damage over time it gave, and letting me focus more on the less squishy, badass, and anointed types. This is of course coming from someone who plays a melee-oriented character, but I am kind of wondering if Iron Bear's melee setup for Moze would be affected by this as well. Honestly, I would just recommend getting this no matter what, both for collective purposes, and if you ever decide to go in an incendiary direction with your Vault Hunters later down the line. So did you get the Unleash the Dragon? How many times did it take you? And what kind of bonuses did you get down the bottom? Leave a comment, I'd love to hear about it. If you found this quick guide useful, entertaining, or both, do whatever you see fit to show that. And if you're feeling extra generous like the amazing supporters on screen now, check out the Patreon linked here and in the description. And while we're at it, a special thank you to Wasteland Legend Sven. Thank you so very much for watching. I'm Caedo Genesis, and may you wander the galaxy like you own it.